In this video, let us do a couple of problems. Actually, I'm quite interested in doing some practical problems. So let us head over to this 362, and let me go for these problems over here. Okay, so here, so the most important thing in this exercises 3, 4, 5, 6 is to come up with a linear equation, come up with one or more linear equations and solve them to find out the intersection point, to find out the unknown values. So question number 3, a movie house charges $4.50 for children and $8 for adults. On a certain day, 1,200 people enter the movie house and $8,375 is collected. How many children and how many adults attended? So there are two things over here. Okay, so one is the total number of people that entered in that movie hall and the total amount of money collected. Okay, so let's go over there and try to solve this one. You can clearly tell that 1,200, this is number 3, 1,200 people, and total money collected is $8,375 was collected. So we are trying to understand the situation of this problem over here. Okay? 4.50 for kid and $8 for an adult. Okay, so that's the rate of ticket entry fee, right? So here we need to realize 1,200 people attended means, let us assume that X be the number of kids who entered this movie hall and Y be the number of adults who entered the movie hall. Okay, so you can clearly realize that if this is 1,200, then X plus Y, we don't know the actual fraction, so X plus Y equals to 1,200. So since 1,200 people attended, so I can simply write down this as X plus Y equals to 1,200. Okay, so this is the first equation. Now second equation, 8,375 was collected. So now we all know that 1,200 was the total number of people. Try to realize how do you come up with an equation for this one. Okay, so for that one, what we do is we know that X number of kids were entering the movie hall and Y number of adults entered. The total amount of dollars collected through the entries of X number of children is simply 4.5 times X, right? If there were 10 kids entering, then that would be 4.5 times 10. Simple as that. Okay, and similarly, since Y number of adults entered the movie hall, so that would be $8 times Y. Okay, so that would be the total collection amount of money from these two groups of people, kids and adults. Okay, so if you add them, then you should be getting 4.5x plus 8y equals to 8,375. Okay, I hope that makes sense, right? So I can write down this as 4.5x plus 8y equals to 8,375. Okay, so that's second equation. Now let me remind you again, okay, there were X number of kids who went to the movie hall. So the total amount of money, 4.5 times X. Similarly, there were Y number of adults that entered to the movie hall. So the total amount of money collected was 8 times Y. Now let us work this out. Now you should be able to go by graphing, or you can go by substitution or elimination, whatever you want. Okay, so first graphing. Graphing is quite easy. You just need to write down the equation over there. Okay, you know where. Okay, so first equation is X plus Y equals to 1,200, and second equation was 4.5x plus 8 times Y equals to 8,375. Okay, so let's go for that. Then you can see now, since you know that these are 1,200 and 8,375, that's a very large number, so you should expect the equations to be far away from the origin. Okay, so all right, so now this is the point of intersection. So the point of intersection is 350, 850. 350, 850. The point of intersection is 350, 850. So this is X value and this is Y value. So we can say that 350 kids entered the movie hall and 850 adults entered the movie hall. Okay, so that was quite easy, okay, using the GeoGebra. All right, now let us move on and work by using substitution method. Let me just copy the equations. So the first equation was x plus y equals to 1200. Second equation is 4.5x plus 8y equals to 8375, right? 8375. So let us use the substitution method. So for substitution, I would go for equation number 1 and write down y equals to 1200 minus x. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Then substitute this value over here. So that will give us 4.5x plus 8 times y is what? Y is 1200 minus x equals to 8375. Now let us work it out. Okay, so this is 4.5x plus 8 times 12 is 9600 minus 8 times x is 8x equals to 8375. Okay, so now you can clearly see that this is negative 8, 4.5. 8 minus 4.5 is 3.5, but sign according to the big number, so that's it. Okay. Let us take this over here, so that will give us 8375 minus 9600. Okay. Now if you are confused, use the calculator. So I can simply write down this as 9600 minus 8375, so that's 1225. But we know that that's a negative number. Okay, so then let us divide both sides by negative 3.5. So that will give us, so that would be simply divided by 3.5 equals to 350. Okay, so that's it. So this is 350. Okay, and then you can clearly realize that y equals to 1200 minus x. So that is simply 1200 minus 350. That's 50. 8, 12 minus, now this becomes 11 minus 3 is 8. So we can write down this as x comma y equals to 350 comma 850. Okay, so that's it. So that's how we proceed on solving by substitution method. Okay, finally let's go for elimination method. So number 3, elimination. Number 2. Now what I will do is I just want to throw away x value at first. Okay, so for that what I will do is, okay, I'll just multiply this equation, the second equation, by 1 and the first equation by negative 4.5. Why? Since I want to throw away or eliminate x, right? So then this will give us negative 4.5x minus 4.5 y equals to, okay, what is 1200 times negative 4.5? 1200 times 4.5 is 5400. 5400, and don't forget the negative sign. Okay, so don't forget to multiply this negative 4.5 to this one, this one, and this one. Okay, and nothing changes in second equation. So this becomes 4.5x plus 8y equals to 8375. Okay, so let's add them up. Now once we add them, then these two gets cancelled. This one is simply 8 minus 4.5 is 3.5y equals to, so 5400 minus 8375 equals to 2975. 2975. And then let us divide both sides by this number 3.5. So divide by 3.5, 850. Y equals to 850. Thus by eliminating x we got the value y equals to 850. Now we don't need to eliminate y again and find the value of x, since we have already gotten y equals to 850 by eliminating x. Now let us use this value over here and find out the value of x. So that will give us x plus 850 equals to 1200. X equals to 1200 minus 850 which is 350, right? So therefore x equals to x comma y equals to what? 350 comma 850. Okay, so there you go. This is the way how you use graphing, substitution and elimination method to solve a system of linear equation. Thank you so much.